Hi, welcome to American Literature. This is Mrs. Dietz. We don't have a Class Connect session this week, and so I just wanted to kind of touch base with you and get to know you a little bit and give you a tour of our online class. It might look a little bit different than what you're used to because we have a new platform this year. So if you've been here before, all of this might look just a little bit different, and of course if this is your first year with us, then all of this is new. I just wanted to give you a quick tour so you know where everything is, and then I wanted to give you a rundown of everything that you need to complete this week. The first thing that you'll see on this page is the class news. This is going to be a very important section for you. Right now there's a welcome note for you to read. I won't read it to you, I'll let you read that on your own. But you want to read the welcome note. I've also posted a little video about myself. I'm going to use the class news section along with Kmail to communicate with you of upcoming due dates and of any changes that I make to the schedule. So you'll want to make sure that you read that every time that you log in. Another really important part of this page is the class content. This section has all of the units that we will be going through this semester. A couple of them we might not get to, and then I'll take those out. But for the most part, the class content has everything that we're going to do this semester. If you click on one of these, it's going to take you directly to the unit. My computer's being kind of slow today. In addition to the class content, you'll be able to find all of this, all of your lessons and all of your assignments over here in the class plan section. The class plan section is actually the area that you should go to accomplish your daily lessons and your assignments. In the class plan, I've taken everything from the class content section and I have linked it to a due date. And so I have lined out this semester in the class plan section. Right now I just have about a month loaded, and then I'll always continuously add a month so that I have at least 2 weeks to a month ahead of where you guys are at. If you take a look at the class plan, it's going to tell you everything you have due this week. So the very first thing that you have due is you need to check out the course materials. Another thing that you have due today on the 8th is this lesson right here, American Literature Semester Introduction. So both of these things you need to have accomplished by the end of today. As you can see, throughout the week you have other assignments that are due. On Wednesday, you'll want to complete this assignment, Early American Writing. On Thursday, you'll want to complete the assignment, Analyze a Plymouth Plantation Excerpt. You also have a quiz due that day, the Plymouth Plantation Quiz. And then on Friday, you're going to do the lesson titled Analyze a Model of Christian Charity. So all of these things you have due this week. So you'll want to make sure that you get through all of those lessons and those quizzes before we have our Class Connect session, which is on Monday, so next Monday. It's really easy to access course materials. You can just do it right here through the class plan. The first thing you have to do, like I said, is get into course materials. So all you need to do is click on it because I've loaded it to the calendar for you. Looks like it's taking my computer a little bit to get us into the course materials section. So this is what the course materials section looks like. I've written you a note here. You need to check out the syllabus, read it, and print it. You also need to look at the teacher contact information. If you click on teacher contact information, it's going to give you my email address. You'll want to use Kmail, but I want you to have my email address just in case something's going funky with Kmail. It also gives you my office hours, so from 11 to 12, Monday through Thursday. It gives you the link to my classroom. You're going to need that. And I've also given you the time for our Classroom Connect. So Mondays from 9 to 10, we'll meet in Class Connect. Okay, to get back to the main page, all you have to do is hit Class Home. After you access the course materials, you'll want to complete your very first lesson for this semester. So again, it's located in Class Plan. Today is September 8th. You have all day to complete this lesson. It's titled American Literature. Again, to get into it, you just have to click on it. Once you get into the lesson, you're going to have a list of activities that you have to do. Right here, it's going to show you how much of it's complete. I've gone through and I've done this lesson, so it shows that I'm at 100%. 100% of this lesson is complete for me. Of course, for you, it's probably going to say 0, but then as you go through it, you're going to see this kind of populate until you've done every activity. To get into the lesson, just click on the very first section. So ours says Unit Introduction, Early American Writing. Once your screen has loaded, you can begin your lesson. You're going to use these little arrows up here to navigate through the course. Make sure that you get all the way through to the very end. In usually the first couple of slides, it's going to ask you to download a student guide. Make sure that you download that and print it off so you can take notes as you go through the lesson. Most likely you're going to need those notes for a future assignment or to study for a test. So when they give you the option to download that student guide, make sure that you do. Oh, and there's the student guide right there. I think that pretty much sums up everything that I wanted to show you. Make sure that you pay really close attention to that class plan and that you get all of the assignments for this week done by the time that we start class on Monday, especially in this class where we have Class Connect bright and early in the morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Before I let you go, there's one other section that I wanted to show you, and that's the grade section. I think I might have actually showed you the grade section. So just remember, if you click on the grade section, it's going to give you a list of all of your grades for the semester. And then as you complete assignments, you're going to see those grades populate with letter grades and percentages. Okay, I hope that you guys have a great first day of school. Please get a hold of me if you have questions. If you're stuck, come to office hours. I'll be available starting today from 11 to 12. So don't hesitate to come by and ask a question or just come by and say hi. I hope you have a good day.